I wanted to talk about the economics of trying to heat a greenhouse in the winter in Alaska. And I don't know exactly what it is because I don't have a separate gas meter for the hot dog here or a separate electric meter, but I do know it's not good. This greenhouse is obviously not designed to be, that airtight. And so trying to keep it at 60 or 65 degrees, especially when it gets down to 10 below like it's going to do tonight, this heater's running. And so that obviously cost me quite a bit of money. And these lights, they take a lot of power, even though they're LEDs. There's 8 of them in here, and they were drawing 9 amps, and the whole rest of my house was only drawing 22. So, that sucks back a lot of power. The only thing that makes me feel slightly better about it is, first, you can see a lot of the trees that I brought in to try to get over the moose damage. I've started to come back. I'm not going to get them all saved, but darn close to all of them. So it definitely caused some delay in the sense that we lost a lot of growth, but we may be able to get them back. And some of these are the Dogo crabapple rootstock that I'm going to use to graft apple scions onto and try to have an apple orchard. And you can see up there, they've actually started to really take off. So that's good. And then what we're going to do, the second thing we're going to do to mitigate the costs of running this thing, because right now, the only reason that I have it heated and with the lights on is because of the onions. Because we're doing long day onions, we have to control how much light they get so they don't start forming bulbs prematurely. And so basically those onions there are causing me to have to keep this greenhouse warm and heated. But you can see there's these additional beds here. So what we've done is we've planted some peas in here now, and we're going to plant lettuce and green onions in the other beds, really short crops, so that they'll hopefully be gone by the time we have to put our tomatoes and peppers in here, which are doing great out there in there's a Grilla Grow tent out in the shop there where we keep them. So that's how I'm trying to mitigate the costs of running this greenhouse this winter, because I'm not going to get enough onions out of it to justify the heat and the light. But if you include the trees and you include maybe some peas and you include some lettuce, it's probably still not worth it. But I don't really have any other solution right now because I've got to control the amount of daylight for those onions, and eventually I'll probably build something a little better. So that's what's going on in the greenhouse as we get ready for spring here. We're continuing to start seeds pretty rapidly. We have a lot of onions. We've got a lot of tomatoes. We've got a lot of hot peppers. This week we're going to plant sweet peppers, and we're trying to plant everything with enough time to get it outside and actually be able to harvest it if we actually have a normal weather this summer. So, all right, well, there's the greenhouse update for now.